INTJ is one of 16 personality types found on the MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, test. The INTJ type, which stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging, is associated with strategic thinking. People with this personality type are very logical, but they also have strong creative problem-solving skills. Of course, these traits barely scratch the surface of this rare personality type. Continue watching to find out more about INTJ weird habits and traits. 1. They're easily irritated. It isn't unusual for an INTJ to be annoyed by the people around them. Since INTJs are such logical thinkers, it can be hard for them to understand why other people do the things they do. People with this personality type are also introverts, and they can become frustrated if they have to spend too much time around other people. 2. They have strong tastes. INTJs aren't always willing to go with the flow. They tend to have strongly defined preferences. They know what they like and they want to have what they like whenever possible. From clothing to food to entertainment, most INTJs have a clear picture of what they want in life. 3. They might leave a situation suddenly. Everyone needs some private time every now and then, but for an INTJ, getting time alone is essential. Every now and again, an INTJ might need to leave a situation without much warning. When INTJs are able to get private time, they can relax, recharge, and take full advantage of their creative mind. 4. They don't always smile. A lot of INTJs don't smile that often, but that doesn't mean that they're unhappy or that they're not enjoying themselves. INTJs tend to be very internal. An INTJ doesn't need to have a grin on their face to show they're having fun. You can trust INTJs to be honest with you. If they say they're having a good time, then they are. 5. They can be very emotional. Because INTJs are known for being logical, people often think of them as robots. Of course, INTJs have feelings just like any other person. The difference is that they tend to keep their feelings private. An emotional outburst from an INTJ might seem out of character, but it's just them letting the outside world see their inner self. Make sure you don't shame them or draw too much attention to their emotions. 6. They might have sensory issues. Sensory issues are fairly uncommon, but they're not unusual for INTJs. Some INTJs might not like to be touched by other people. Others might be uncomfortable wearing certain types of clothing. Sensory issues can be difficult to understand if you don't deal with them yourself. If an INTJ says that they don't like something, you should believe them. It might sound strange to you, but remember INTJs experience the world differently from most people. 7. They don't always like compliments. While compliments are designed to make people feel good, a lot of INTJs don't like to be told that they're smart or good at something. Most INTJs already know that they're smart. What makes them feel good is when people listen to them and follow their advice. It's okay to compliment an INTJ every now and again, but you should use those compliments sparingly. If you compliment an INTJ all the time, they might not take any of your compliments seriously. 8. They can be happy single. There are plenty of INTJs that are in relationships, but dating isn't something that's important to everyone with this personality type. As a matter of fact, a lot of INTJs that do date don't start dating until later in life. INTJs don't necessarily feel compelled to find romance. They can be happy on their own, and they often don't want to date unless the right person comes along. Until that day, they're happy to be on their own. 9. They enjoy arguing. INTJs love to argue, but that doesn't mean that they're always looking for a fight. To people with this personality type, arguing can be a fantastic way to test out ideas and theories. Arguing is a way to see how people respond to concepts and to learn new information. In fact, many INTJs argue viewpoints that they don't actually believe because they're curious to see how others will respond. If an INTJ is always arguing with what you have to say, you shouldn't take it personally. This is how they like to communicate. 10. They're very loyal. Because INTJs are so introverted and private, it isn't always easy for them to warm up to someone. Befriending an INTJ isn't the easiest process. You have to be patient if you want to earn the trust of someone with this personality type. If you succeed, however, you can expect to have a friend for life. INTJs are extremely loyal to the people that they allow into their inner circle. I hope that this was insightful. What are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video so you will be up to date with all the new videos posted to our channel. Thank you.